Ragas and Classification, Part 2.
Welcome to the lecture series in Carnatic music. In this session, let us continue to discuss about the Janya Raga classification. Following topics will be discussed in this session.
1. Vakra Ragas. 2. Upanga Ragas. 3. Bhashanga Ragas. And 4. Griha, Amsa and Nyasa Swaras. Vakra Ragas. Janya Ragas whose Arohana or Avarohana or both take a crooked or zigzag course are called Vakra Ragas. Graphically represented, the Arohana and Avarohana of non-Vakra Ragas will be found to be regularly ascending and descending straight lines or curves, but the graphs of Vakra Ragas will present indentations and reveal their tortuous character. In Vakra Ragas, during the course of Arohana or Avarohana or both, a prior note will be found to repeat itself. Examples: Begada, Sagga, Riga, Mapa, Dapa, Sa. Saranga, Sa, Pa, Mapa, Dhani, Sa. Natakurunji, Sarigama, Nidha, Nipa, Dhani, Sa. Instances of such ragas without the repetition of a prior note in the Arohana are Kadanakutuhalam, Sari Madha Nigha Pasa, Mukhari, Sari Mapa Nidhasa, Nalinakanti, Sagha Rima Panisa. Vakraswara is that swara in the Arohana or Avarohana at which a change in the course takes place. It is the swara at which there is the interruption in the regular course of the Arohana or the Avarohana. Vakrantiya swara is the swara at which the Vakratva or the change in the course ends and the original course is resumed. Thus, in the Arohana of Kadanakutuhalam, the Nishadam is the Vakraswara and Gandharam is the Vakrantiya swara. Sometimes the Vakrantiya swara may be the note next to the Vakraswara. For example, Da in the Arohana of Kuntalavarali. That is Sa, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Dha, Sa. Herein, Ni is the Vakraswara and Da following it is the Vakrantiya swara. Examples of Vakra Ragas: Ananda Bhairavi, where the Arohana alone is Vakra. Shri Raga, where the Avarohana alone is Vakra. And Sahana, where both are Vakra. Upanga Ragas. These are Janya Ragas which take only notes present in their respective parent ragas. Examples: Malahari, Shuddha Saveri, Arabhi and Mohana. Bhashanga Ragas. These are those Janya Ragas which, in addition to the notes pertaining to their parent ragas, take one or two foreign notes as visitors. These visiting notes come only in particular sancharas and serve to increase the beauty of the raga. The swarupa of the raga is revealed better by these foreign notes. Thus, in a Bhashanga raga, both the varieties of swara occur, the variety pertaining to the Melakarta being called the Swakiya swara and the visiting note the Anyaswara. In Bilahari and Bhairavi, the Kaishiki Nishadam and Chatushruti Daivatam are the respective Anyaswaras. The Swakiya swaras for the two ragas being Kakali Nishadam and Shuddha Daivatam respectively. The number of Bhashanga ragas used in Carnatic music is 26. Bhashanga ragas like Kamboji, Bilahari, Neelambari and Saranga take only one foreign note. Those like the Hindustan Bihag take two foreign notes. There are a few Bhashanga ragas like Hindustan Kapi which take three foreign notes. Thus, from the point of view of the number of Anyaswaras taken, Bhashanga ragas may be classified into Ekanyaswara Bhashanga ragas, that is, taking only one foreign note, example Mukhari. Dvianya Swara Bhashanga raga, that is, taking two foreign notes, example Atana. Tri Anya Swara Bhashanga raga, that is, taking three foreign notes, example Hindustan Kapi. In the second and third variety, the Anyaswaras may be taken as pertaining to one or two different melas. 3 is the maximum number of Anyaswaras that can come in a Bhashanga raga. Classification of ragas in general. In addition to the Janaka Janya system, ragas in general have been classified as follows: Ghana, Naya and Desya. A Ghana raga is a raga whose characteristic individuality is brought out more easily by playing Madhyamakala in it. In such ragas, the notes may be played in a plain and unadorned manner without being detriment to the raga bhava. Example, the traditional 5 Ghana ragas, Natai, Gaula, Arabhi, Sri Raga and Varali, Kedaram, Narayana Gaula, Riti Gaula, Saranganatai and Bauli are another series of 5 Ghana ragas and are referred to as the Dvitiya Ghana Panchakam. In a Naya or Rakti raga, the characteristic individuality is brought out both by alapana in slow tempo and tana. Examples are Todi, Bhairavi, Kamboji and Kalyani, etc. In a Desya raga, the characteristic individuality is easily brought about by alapana. Examples are Kannada and Jinjoti. Sometimes the term Ghana raga is loosely used in the sense of a raga affording wide scope for alapana. Ragas usually resorted to for Pallavi expositions in concerts are in this sense referred to as Ghana ragas. Some scholars regard Ghana ragas as those which have a grand and majestic effect. Naya or Rakti ragas are those which have a soft and soothing effect, and Desya ragas are those which combine in themselves the effects of both these types of ragas. This concept has its parallel where Ghana ragas are called as Purusha or male ragas, Naya ragas are called as Stri or female ragas, and Desya ragas are called as Putra or children ragas. It may be of interest to note that in the Kacheri Paddhati, the sequence of Ghana, Naya and Desya is generally adhered to. This sequence is based on an aesthetic and logical principle. Vidwans in the past began their concerts with Ghana ragas, followed them up with the rendering of compositions and pallavis in Naya or Rakti ragas, and concluded with delightful alapana of Desiya ragas. Tana varnas have now usurped the place of the Ghana ragas. Karnataka Desiya ragas. Karnataka ragas are those which are indigenous to the South India, like Bhairavi, Ananda Bhairavi, Kedara Gaulai, Neelambari, and Shankarabharanam. Desiya ragas are those which came from northern India and other countries and have become popular in the south. Examples: Faraz, Jinjoti, Desh, Mand, Hamir Kalyani, etc. This is a geographical classification and has acquired significance since the time of bifurcation into the two systems of music, Carnatic and Hindustani, Shuddha, Chayalaga, and Sankirna ragas. This was an old system of classification and was produced before the Janaka Janya system came into vogue. Shuddha ragas were pure ragas and they conformed to the prescribed rules. They included within their corpus the modern Melakarta ragas and the Janya ragas. Examples are Mohanam and Sri Ranjani. Chayalaga ragas. This was a raga which combined in itself the lakshana of another raga by taking a foreign note or by possessing common sancharas, that is, the chaya or trace of another raga or color of another raga was found in these kind of ragas. Examples are Saurashtra and Saranga. Sankirna ragas, also called as Sankrama or Mishra ragas, were mixed ragas. Traces of more than one raga were apparent in such ragas on account of the presence of foreign notes of other ragas. Examples are Ahiri and Manji. By their very nature, Sankirna ragas do not give scope for an elaborate alapana. Swasthana Vishadha raga, Gamaka Shruti Vishadha raga. There are ragas like Hamsadvani whose individualities are revealed even when their notes are sounded in a plain manner. Such ragas are called Swasthana Vishadha ragas. On the other hand, there are ragas like Ahiri and Kannada whose notes, when sounded in a plain manner, will not reveal the raga. The notes have to be sounded with the subtle shrutis and delicate graces. Such ragas are styled Gamaka Shruti Vishadha ragas. Classification based on Kampita Swaras. Swara Swara Gamaka Varika ragas or Muktanga Kampita ragas or Sampurna Kampita ragas are ragas wherein all the notes figuring in them are subject to Kampita Gamaka. Example, Todi, Mohana and Kalyani. Shadjaswara, being the tonic note, is not subject to Kampita. If the Shadja is shaken, it may lead to Vivaditva. However, in some rare prayogas, one may notice the illusion of Kampita in Shadjaswara. Panchamaswara is in some rare cases rendered with Kampita. Ardha Kampita ragas are those wherein some of the notes figuring in the raga are subject to Kampita. Example, Kuntalavarali. Kampa Vihina ragas are those wherein the notes may be played substantially pure, that is, without shake, and at the same time without detriment to raga bhava. Example, Kadana Kutuhalam and Sindur Ramakriya. Classification based on Nyasa Swaras. According to the Nyasa Swaras admissible, ragas may be classified into Rishabha Nyasa Raga, example Kedara Gaulai Arabi, Gandharam Nyasa Raga, example Shankarabharanam, Madhyama Nyasa Raga, example Kuntalavarali Kamas, Panchama Nyasa Raga, example Shanmugapriya, Daivata Nyasa Raga, example Saveri Atana, Nishada Nyasa Raga, example Hamsadwani. Shadja is a common Nyasa Swara for all ragas. A raga may have more than one Nyasa Swara. In a raga admitting of plural Nyasa Swaras, the Nyasa Swaras may admit of the classification Purna and Alpa. A Purna Nyasa Swara is a note on which one can sustain for a length of time. Example, the note Panchama in Bhairavi Raga. An Alpa Nyasa Swara is one on which one can just conclude without stressing or pausing, as the note Chatushruti Daivatam in the phrases Sanida, Risanida in Bhairavi and Mukhari Ragas. Purna Nyasa Swaras are called major Nyasa Swaras and Alpa Nyasa Swaras are called minor Nyasa Swaras. Hamsadwani and Mohana are examples of Sarva Swara Nyasa Ragas. Classification based on Griha Swaras. Herein, the notes on which melodies can commence in a raga are taken into account. For example, Gandharam is a Grihaswara in Mohana Raga and Nishadam is a Grihaswara in Bhairavi Raga. Some ragas admit of more than one Grihaswara. Classification based on Rasa. In general, ragas may also be classified according to their rasas, that is, the feelings they arouse in us. Punnagavarali and Nadanamakriya are instances of ragas which arouse the feeling of pathos. Atana stands for Raudra Rasa. Sama stands for Shanta Rasa. Sahana stands for Karuna Rasa. Kamas is a good example of a raga for Shringara Rasa. Some ragas are capable of arousing two or more feelings. Even in such cases, it is possible to say which the primary is or dominant rasa is in the raga and which is the secondary rasa and so on. There are ragas which evoke only Gana Rasa, example Kadana Kutuhalam. There are also ragas which evoke Gana Rasa and any one of the Navarasa. Classification based on Gana Kala or time of singing. Ragas in general may be classified according to the time of day or night or seasons during which they should be sung. There are some ragas which may be sung at all times. These are called as Sarvakalika ragas. Chakravakam, Bhairavi, Kamboji and Arabi are instances of Sarvakalika ragas. Ragas to be sung before sunrise are Bhupala, Bauli and Malayamarutam, Vallaji, etc. These are Purva Suryodaya ragas and are also called Prabhat ragas. Bilahari, Kedaram and Dhanyasi are called morning ragas. Asaveri is a forenoon raga. Shri Raga and Madhyamavati are midday ragas. Mukhari and Begada are afternoon ragas. Basanta, Natakurunji and Purvi Kalyani are evening ragas. The puns of the Tevaram are also classified into Pagalpan to be sung during day, Iravupan to be sung during night, and Poduppan which can be sung at all times. The time theory of the ragas is based on the principle that ragas sound best when sung or performed during the allotted time. The rule is not of a mandatory nature but of advisory nature. Ragamalika compositions are another instance in point. They necessarily contain in them ragas with varying gana kala. However, once commenced, the entire composition has to be sung continuously. The last section of Ragamalika is always in an auspicious raga, just to neutralize the supposed evil effects that might result by singing the ragas figuring in the Ragamalika out of their allotted times.
After discussing the various classifications of ragas, one can well understand that the ragas in Carnatic music are quite a lot in number. Such broad classifications make the study of ragas very interesting. With this session, we conclude with the unit on ragas and classification. Let us begin with a new topic in the next session. Thank you.